They were sent to California last year to be featured in a museum exhibit, and some of the people we spoke to today say they'd prefer it if these figures stayed there. Statues long the subject of controversy, sparking new discussions in Baltimore.
As a black man, you can't help but think about slavery and, the whole Civil War and, the ongoing oppression.
I don't like them coming back. I don't think that they should be back.
4 decommissioned Confederate statues are coming back to Charm City after a months-long stay at a Los Angeles museum. Soldiers and Sailors, the Confederate Women of America, the Lee and Jackson double equestrian, and the Roger B. Taney statues were on display inside the Museum of Contemporary Art. They were part of an exhibit called Monuments, billed as reflection on the movements that saw figures like these removed from public squares nationwide in the last decade plus. The exhibit ended early this month, leaving some to wonder where they'll end up.
Maybe a museum, just so that we can see where we've come from as a society, but not out in the world where they can just be encountered.
They should not be put back on display in the public as public art. I think they should be melted down and that we put the last remnants of the Confederacy to bed.
The figures were displayed in their current conditions, some still covered in paint from protests.
Especially metals like this, that most of them have their own conservation issues that cost money. You need a full-time staff to take care of these things, and I don't think money should go into it personally.
Mayor Brandon Scott responded to a question about the monument's return to Baltimore during a press conference on Wednesday. He doubled down when asked if he stood by his previous comments that he preferred the monuments melted down.
I think you know the answer to that, yes.
I'd be fine with that. Works for me.
I don't see any reason for them to have been up initially, let alone see them now.
Now, we don't have a timeline tonight as to when these statues will actually be back in the city. We asked city leaders about their plans today, and the mayor's office told us in a statement that it's staying informed as city agencies identify next steps for when the monuments arrive in Baltimore. Marshall Keeley, WBAL-TV 11 News.